What is the difference between spring and neap tides? Have you ever wondered why the ocean seems to breathe, rising and falling in a rhythmic dance? This phenomenon is known as tides, and they play a significant role in marine life and ocean dynamics. Today, we will uncover the differences between spring tides and neap tides, which are two key types of tidal events. Tides occur due to the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun on Earth's oceans. The positioning of these celestial bodies greatly influences the strength and range of the tides. Spring tides happen when the Earth, moon, and sun align in a straight line. This alignment occurs during the full moon and new moon phases. When this happens, the gravitational forces of both the moon and the sun combine, pulling ocean water more strongly. As a result, we see higher high tides and lower low tides, creating a larger tidal range. The term spring refers to the tides springing forth, not the season, and these tides occur twice each lunar month. On the other hand, neap tides occur about 7 days after spring tides. This happens during the first and third quarter moon phases, when the moon and sun are at right angles to each other relative to Earth. In this position, their gravitational forces partially cancel each other out. This leads to weaker tidal forces, resulting in lower high tides and higher low tides compared to spring tides. The difference between high and low tides is less pronounced during neap tides, creating a more moderate tidal experience. Now, let's consider the impact of these tidal differences on marine life. Spring tides expose larger areas of the shoreline and intertidal zones during low tides. This can challenge organisms living in these areas, as they must survive periods of dryness, temperature changes, and increased predation risk. Conversely, neap tides create more stable conditions for marine organisms. The milder fluctuations in water levels allow for a more consistent environment, which can be beneficial for many species. Additionally, the stronger currents and greater water movement during spring tides can influence the feeding, breeding, and migration behaviors of various marine species. Animals that relying on these tidal patterns for their life cycles must adapt to the changing conditions brought about by spring and neap tides. In summary, spring tides bring about the highest and lowest tides due to the combined gravitational pull of the moon and sun when aligned, while neap tides produce more moderate tides because the gravitational forces of the sun and moon partially offset each other when at right angles. Understanding these tidal patterns is essential for appreciating how they shape marine ecosystems and the lives of sea animals.